Product was cheap and plentiful on the streets of Brooklyn during the 80s. Who were not plugged into the pipeline coming out of Mexico and Cali, referred to as the back door, was getting it from Colombia through the Caribbean transshipment points like Haiti, Trinidad, Jamaica, Belize, Guyana, Costa Rica, etc. You get the point. Through Florida, the front door. These transshipment points enable Caribbean hustlers on the streets of Brooklyn to gain access to plugs and connects who were steady looking for distributors who could move the product they had warehoused. So it made sense. One of these hustlers went by the name of Phoe, who just happened to be Haitian, who was not only getting the bag, he was getting the grip too. Now, welcome to Step of the Flatbush Don TV, another episode here in the making, where we don't glorify violence, we learn from it. Now make sure you like the content on this channel, do your part in helping us grow and spread our message to those who need to hear it. Like, share, subscribe, follow, click the notification bell so that you will be notified whenever a new video is posted. Wherever you are tuning in from, represent, let us know, so we know where you're coming from, what flag you're representing, what country you're representing. We on the platform appreciate you. Now down to business. Now Phoe, like most hustlers, getting money, pursuing that American dream, was flamboyant. Some might even say boastful. Having money, making spots throughout Flatbush and beyond. There's a thin line between self-confidence and arrogance. Some might say he was arrogant. Some might say he was overconfident. But one thing we can't agree on, he was Haitian. And he was making a lot of money. Like most hustlers, and I say hustler because he was getting money and he wasn't really on the gangster tip making wars. He wore the standard uniform, draped up in expensive jewelry, drove nice cars, Benzes, the best money could buy. And like I said, he was well known throughout Flatbush and Brooklyn. Well known. Everybody was trying to get with him because they knew if they got with him, they was going to make money too. Now, a lot of gangsters, like I said, make money, but they defeat the purpose by having too many wars. And when the bodies start dropping, the feds start knocking. Everything that you gain, you lose, especially if you don't have no sophisticated way of hiding your assets. Forfeiture. That's when they take everything that you have when they know you gained it through illegal gains. Now, Phoe made money and enjoyed life, but most of all, he stayed under the radar. In the game, like in the ring, you must protect yourself at all times. When you have more than others, those same people that surround you, either in your camp or outside your camp, on your team or outside your team, get jealous and they start plotting on you. That's when bad mind come in. But Phoe was protected. You know, in Brooklyn, you got a lot of lions and hyenas ready to make prey out of you. But Phoe was heavy. He was protected. Some people say he was protected by obia. Some people call it science. Some people say voodoo. Some people call it black magic. Some call it juju. I say it's all the same thing, just different names, just different levels of sacrifice, just like everything else. But Phoe was mystic. He was an enigma. He delved into this thing here. Phoe was said to be legendary as far as protection go. Nobody couldn't get near him to do him harm. And that involved the police, law enforcement. It was said that when the police came to raid Phoe, he'd be right there with his team. Before the police gained entrance, he would tell everybody in the room not to move. He'd pull out a white handkerchief, wipe his face, and when law enforcement enter, they'd find nobody there. Although he and his team would be at the table, dirty. Crazy work, crazy money on the table. But the law enforcement couldn't see nothing. Some people might say, bullshit. They don't believe that. Jah over everything, or whatever. My personal experience is one day in front of love people, before I know the man's pedigree and knew what he was about, before I knew he was heavily into the science and all of that, I went to jam the man and take whatever he had on him. Having just come home, I was hungry, wanted to make a quick come up. When I pulled out and stepped to him with my 45 to drape him up, and take everything he had, poof, like magic. The man disappeared right in front of my eyes. Now, you could take it or leave it. It's your choice. It's your choice, it's your decision. I could only tell you about my experiences. Stay true, stay loyal, stay real. One love.